7.1. Welcome to the Computer Hardware Essentials module. Static electricity is an everyday phenomenon and is normally present at lower levels that we cannot feel, hear, or see. However, it can damage sensitive electronic components. Static electricity can build up rapidly on objects in unexpected ways and produce high voltages that only last a microsecond or less. Electrostatic discharge, or ESD, is the release of these build-up charges on contact or close proximity with anybody. Any material rubbing against any other material generates static charge. These materials are called capacitors, and they can be human body and clothing, polythene sheet and metal, woolen carpet and a person walking on it, or PCB and paper. In the case of a human body, the capacitance varies from person to person depending on the person's height, body mass, and composition. It also varies depending on the person's position, standing, sitting, or kneeling. ESD can be seen and felt by a human at levels over 3500 V. But an ESD of even 300 V can damage or severely damage static sensitive circuits. ESD plays a major role in the daily activities of hardware engineers. It can cause unseen damage to electronic components during manufacture or field repair. ESD is also one of the main and probably the most frustrating causes for disk drive failures. Take the styrofoam coffee cup. Rubbing its surface generates electrostatic energy of up to 500 volts. When you hold a charged cup, all that electrostatic energy is discharged into your body, and you become a walking storehouse of thousands of volts of electrostatic energy. Unless you have grounding to discharge the collected energy. We are surrounded by many things that can generate electrostatic energy. Simply walking on a carpet on a dry day can generate up to 35,000 volts of electrostatic energy. A styrofoam coffee cup can cause up to 5,000 volts of ESD. A scotch tape causes up to 25,000 volts, and a bubble pack can raise up to 18,000 volts. Damages caused by ESD are of two types: immediate damage and partial failure. Dead on arrival components, new spare defective components are examples of immediate damage caused by ESD. Static energy you are carrying will get discharged into the circuitry of the drive. Imagine the circuitry at a microscopic level as rows of fuses. If the ESD received from your body is too high, it will blow these fuses, resulting in the malfunctioning of the circuits. That, in essence, is how ESD causes damage in such devices as disk drives. Often it surfaces later, when the device has been installed at the client side and the client tries to carry out such functions as saving or transferring data. It is not possible for you or your team to completely block yourself from absorbing electrostatic discharges. But you can take some preventive measures to reduce the risk of such damages occurring in assembly areas or when handling sensitive electronic devices like drives. Let us look at some of these measures. Wear protective wrist straps connected to electrical or earth ground. If wrist straps are not possible, then wear foot straps connected to electrical or earth ground. When wearing a wrist strap, don't wear it over your cuff or sleeve. If you do, then you are definitely not grounded. So ensure that the wrist strap or foot strap is in contact with your skin to complete the circuitry for grounding. Use electrostatic bags for the storage of ESD-sensitive components and spares. ESD bags come in the following variety: opaque, transparent, and translucent. Opaque bags provide insulation, static-free surface. But these bags are nowadays not used because identification of device inside them is not convenient. Transparent bags can pass ESD charge as high as 600 V to the device inside, depending on external charge level. But they are not very durable and get punctured easily by solder points on PCB. These bags are recommended for one-time use. The silver translucent bags include a conductive nickel or aluminum layer and offer an anti-static enclosure along with a conductive shield for induced charges. These bags are more durable and the most preferred ones. Avoid ESD causing material in the area where you are handling drives and similar equipment sensitive to ESD damage. Avoid ESD generating materials like carpets, garments made of synthetic fibers, styrofoam cups, bubble packs, etc. from areas where you handle sensitive devices. Look for garments, footwear, and supplies that are not ESD generating. Use grounded material for flooring such as ESD-safe tiles. Finally, let's look at some of the best practices for ESD prevention. practices are as follows. Number 1. Do not pack spares in newspapers or polythene bags. Number 2. Do not stuff gate pass along with spare inside the bag. Number 3. Do not use the untreated bubble pack, pink/white, for packing spares directly. Number 4. Do not use thermocol for storage/packing of IC, electronic component, direct contact. Number 5. Discard bags that are torn or have solder point holes or are damaged. Number 6. Ensure that the spare is completely enclosed by the bag. Number 7. Do not staple ESD bags. Number 8. Store only one spare inside a bag because friction between spares can generate static charges. Number 9. Do not keep any other items along with spare inside the ESD bag. And number 10. Do not use knife to cut open the bag. Now that you have learned about ESD, its causes and preventive measures, take a few moments to check your understanding.